Junkies!
Let's talk about that Spider-Man trailer. Those of you that have not watched the trailer yet, which I can't imagine you haven't, because within an hour it got 6 million views. But just to play it safe, GQ, if you wouldn't do me the honors, please.
What? Honors of what?
Spoiler. Whatever.
Oh, you want to make sure people are protected.
I know how you gonna spoil it with it's a goddamn
it's a trailer. It's not really. You can't really
Look,
spoil a trailer.
some people don't watch trailers for this very reason.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs. Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. That's the code word. That's the safe word.
Hey, I almost didn't, but I
Oh,
watched
you know what?
it
We got a bone to pick with you, my friend. We got a bone to pick with you, my friend.
I don't.
What?
How do you? 4 cams, please, so I can see Fallen Marvel's face. How do you, as a person who participates in this podcast where we talk about geek topics every single week, not even dare to say I'm not going to watch a trailer that we are definitely going to be talking about on the show? You were going to just go la 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 while we were all going to be talking about this thing?
I never confirmed I wasn't going to watch it.
Man,
I said I'm
you was
not
all up
sure
and down.
if I wanted to. That's what I said,
bro.
All right, you got your
That's a big difference. I'm not sure.
I said I'm not sure if I wanted to because of the fact that it's like, one, I'm already excited for the movie, so I don't need to be sold on it any more than I already am.
Bro, I wasn't either, but I feel obligated.
It's
I feel
like,
obligated.
look,
go ahead.
I don't have that obligation. Like,
oh wow!
I don't feel that obligation.
You see that, people? Wow. He really does not give a damn about y'all. He don't give a damn about y'all. Wow. Go ahead, man.
See, you have to see. You trying to?
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling.
He's trying to do a Michael Jackson song on you.
What?
Got to be starting soon.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Anyway, man, go ahead.
Hold on. Wait,
Bo knows BS. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate
Thank you for
that.
the follow,
See, we went over a fan by.
Okay, hold on. Iguana Man says Spider-Man is beating Endgame. Keep dreaming.
Okay. We'll.
I mean,
we'll
if it came out in the summer, not COVID, probably.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Maybe.
Let's disseminate the whole thing. Start from the very freaking beginning, where Doctor Strange pretty much tells him, "Hey, ever since you screwed up the spell to wipe everybody's memory." I know, right? Ever since you screwed up the spell, we've been getting visitors from all the universes.
I can't wait to see that because, again, in the original trailer, he was doing his whole thing, and it's like, Strange, you're the one conjuring the spell.
Bro.
Just because he's talking to you.
Stop talking.
It's like,
I mean,
stop talking.
Peter's
You're
actually speaking
Stop talking.
it. Well,
no, I get that, but Peter is not the Sorcerer Supreme.
Exactly.
He's not the Sorcerer Supreme, though.
Yeah,
it's not like he opened it up as like, okay, we're going to start the spell off, and like it's a genie thing, like, okay, what are your wishes? It was like, no, he's conjuring the spell.
Right.
So,
and I love that MJ called him out on that bullshit. He was like, this is kind of your mess.
Oh yeah.
He's like, but I know a couple of magic words too.
I still want to know, why is it snowing inside the Sanctum Sanctorum?
I hope they do
Sanctum
explain that.
Sanctorum is just weird like that, dude. Like it does.
No, I know, but we want to figure out why. It's just weird.
Yeah, because
he was weird shit.
He was sporting that triple fat goose along with his cloak of levitation.
He sure was.
I'm like, come on, dude.
He sure was sporting that boy. But no, man, that Spider-Man trailer was fantastic. After the first couple of minutes, you see him starting to fight Doc Ock, and we can make the assumption that takes place early on in the film. Well, maybe probably like second act. Maybe late first act of the film, where he starts fighting Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, and Molina traps him against the wall and says, "Hey, you're not Peter Parker," which acknowledges that he knows that this isn't his Peter Parker because he doesn't look like his Peter Parker that he's familiar with. What you guys think of that?
Go ahead. I'm listening to somebody else talk.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see where that goes. It's basically just what I've seen so far dealing with that and the other things that I noticed in the trailer. I'm like, it's really hard to know exactly how this is going to get just resolved because there's so much going on. Because even with Doc Ock, and pretty much all the major villains are basically coming that we've seen so far, like all of them.
Yeah, this is definitely
literally all of them.
This is definitely their Sinister Six.
Okay, can we say please let's not have Topher Grace Venom? Like, I mean, we already got real Venom in the MCU, but somebody was saying, "Hey, what if Topher Grace Venom showed?" I said, "Please, thank you,
please no." Like,
please,
people
thank you,
barely
no.
want the Lizard back right now.
I know, right?
It's like, but he's there. I think it's I'm interested to see what the Electro thing is, because obviously that's a different Electro. That's not the same Electro.
Can we give it up?
It's still
for,
Jamie though.
It is still Jamie,
Yeah.
but can we give it
It's
up
still
for
him, but that's a different Electro.
It looks way better.
Yeah,
to me.
dude. Can we give it up for a more accurate New York authentic Electro? This man was rocking Timbs. This man was rocking Timbs.
You looking at his feet, man. He wasn't rocking the fucking comb over. He had the fucking comb
Yes,
over.
that boy was faded and
Yeah,
everything.
he was tight.
That boy had a nice lineup.
Even had the little electro like mask.
Yeah, the little electro
made out of electricity.
made out of white and yellow lightning,
Yep.
not blue, no blue skin, no eerie looking eyes. No, this was a much better Electro. No, he looked fantastic.
And
Go ahead.
the one thing that I did notice too is that there was a shot of New Goblin in there too.
Yes, that was the one Easter egg that I saw that it was like a blink you missed it. Dido didn't even see it when he came on my screen.
I caught it.
No, when I went back and I saw it, but I saw two things about that. One of the things that they were saying that might not have been a new Goblin. That was just the old Goblin wearing goggles. Willem Dafoe wearing goggles. But it could also be Dane DeHaan,
Harry Osborn.
So
Goblin.
we will find
I hope
out.
not.
I like Dane
They
DeHaan.
should know better by now. not
But
to
it
do
also
that.
could be what's that dude's name?
You know what? He is excommunicated.
What's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you.
Thank
King,
you.
appreciate
What's
the
the dude's
name?
subscription.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't like him no more because what's his name says he's not working with him no more.
10 months, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
I forget his name.
Talking about James.
Oh,
Yeah.
James Franco.
James Franco.
Yeah.
James Franco.
Oh, well,
He's
Did he-
excommunicated.
now you do bring up an interesting point. So that, yeah.
Razor Black brought up something I want to talk about, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
But
No, go ahead, Fawn.
Yeah, it's just a couple of other things now. I could be wrong because I noticed this too. But if you actually look at the last part of that trailer, it looks like, and I don't know, like if his suit that he's going to wind up having is going to change colors, but his suit, like in that last part of it, looks like the PS4 suit.
True.
I didn't
Like
put
if
that
you
together,
if
but-
you looked at like when MJ falls off the building, he dies after her. The emblem is white in that.
Yeah,
in
no, you're
that thing.
absolutely right about that. That could also be could also be a CG misdirect. It could be a lot of because you know how they
It could
do.
be too.
a
could be.
thing
Speaking.
because of-
Go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Amara.
If there's a lot of PS4 Spider-Man mentioned throughout all of the trailers. Very first thing I saw was the murderer poster from the very first trailer.
Right.
Look at
Mobius.
it's straight up a loading screen. It's I don't know what the aim was at that, but there's enough in there for me to be able to sit there and be like, okay, that's Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. It's like, okay, half the game is there. What are they trying to say? What are they doing?
Hey, you gotta sell that merch.
It's straight up the first loading screen you see on the Spider-Man PS4 game is in the trailer to the movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's called marketing synergy.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Speaking
All right,
of a couple of things.
Hold on.
Oh, go-
Going back to this thing that Razor Black brought up, what if Ned is Goblin? I think there's a possibility on that. That might be some seeds they're sowing.
Yeah.
Because you notice at that event, I guess I'm assuming it's an Avengers monument or something because Cap
It looks
Shield
like
is
a,
part of
yeah,
it.
it looks like
It's
you
a
got the
monument to
America.
Captain America.
It's a monument
So
to Cap. Yeah.
there's a scene in there at the very basically end of the trailer where he dives off the building to go after MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Ned's falling too.
Wow.
So they're both falling. So I think it's going to be one of those, you picked your girl over me? That's messed up.
Or did someone who, like a Dr. Octavius, who clearly got an upgrade to his arms that looked like Stark Tech,
Right.
Yeah, I noticed
Built-
that too.
Yeah, because Happy
built
was there.
Ned a glider for him to help Peter out.
Who knows? But Ned was definitely falling off of that monument at the same time Mary Jane was falling.
Yes.
Not Mary Jane, but you know what I'm saying.
Well,
Yes,
I seen
yeah,
Ned
MJ,
hang
yeah.
on. I seen him hang on, attempting to grab MJ.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Hang on. So like, I don't know if he eventually slips or what. So it just, but it's just overall, it was like, it's like, again, the one thing that stood out to me was how similar that outfit looked. And I actually thought like the little bit that we saw of that black suit he has, which is kind of an obvious callback to the original Armored Spider suit, looks kind of cool so far. So like that might be something that Strange gives him. So and I think Amrock pointed that out before. That like more than like that's like a Strange gives him.
Magic Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's like a Magic Spider-Man. The way they put it up, it's what was that suit from Miles Morales? It looked exactly like a suit from Miles, which everybody thought that was one of the suits from there, and that those universes could be crashing somewhere. I can't remember the name of the suit.
But you're talking about that goldish looking suit that Miles had in the.
He's talking about the part where like you see Electro in the back, and he has
Strange's I forget what they call it, Mandela magic or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to know who's. I don't want to say like good guy and bad guy in this thing, because that kind of depends. That
it does depend, but clearly
it would answer a lot of questions about who has what and who's wearing what, and why what gear looks like it came from stuff and things like that.
Yeah, but since we're about to move on, I just want to say this: I'm glad Marvel Studios helped them with that trailer. Because I guarantee you, Sony.
They were spoiled the fuck out of that. They were spoiled the fuck out of that.
I guarantee you, Sony did not do that trailer on their own.
Speaking of fuck ups, clearly someone did drop the ball, because if you looked at the Brazil trailer, Lizard, when he was falling, literally got hit in the face and his head turned almost like somebody got CG removed from it.
More than likely.
So,
and again,
does that mean Toby? Does that mean Andrew? We'll have to find out.
It could be Venom.
I'm looking forward to.
Could be a CGI misdirect. That's why I'm just taking. I'm excited, but I am taking plenty of what I saw.
Right. 3000 checking in. How you doing there, sir?
Never ever forget Hulk in Infinity War.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Dude, that was the greatest. That was the greatest flip I've ever seen. Hulk in Infinity War, everyone was like, "Hey, where's that scene in Infinity War where they're all charging against Thanos?" And Hulk was there. And nope,
promo shot.
You don't get it. Exactly. Like, nope.
It's like it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It got you in the theater on day one.
Yeah, indeed.
That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Hey, we hope you enjoyed that clip. Make sure you check out our live content on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/culturejunkies. We also have a lot of content available on YouTube, unboxings as well as Blu-ray reviews. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/culturejunkies. And on top of all of that, if you go to culturejunkies.net, you can check out our merch store. The link is culturejunkies.net/merch. There's a lot of great merchandise there. So there's links and logos and stuff all around me. So check those out, and we will see you next time.